In a bid to curb the spread of COVID-19 in the country, President Uhuru Kenyatta has announced a raft of new measures to cushion various vulnerable groups in the country from the effects of the coronavirus pandemic. Addressing the nation on Thursday, President Uhuru Kenyatta ordered the Public Service and Health Ministries to develop a welfare package for health workers in the country, including what actions will be taken by the medical insurance companies to cover the medics.
I am today directing the Ministry of Public Service and the Ministry of Health to develop a welfare package to cushion these frontline officers, especially during this challenging time. This should include actions by medical insurance companies to cover the health requirements of our hospital staff, especially those dealing with this pandemic.
County governments will receive a 3-month waiver from the Kenya Medical Supplies Agency for the purchase of masks and personal protective equipment to protect health workers and members of public from infection.
This waiver applies to sourcing of these products locally.
To further protect vulnerable Kenyans, President Uhuru Kenyatta said needy households have already been identified in Nairobi
that will be the inaugural recipients of the weekly COVID-19 support stipend. The piloting of the program started yesterday, and some of the initial beneficiaries have received their stipend.
He further announced the release of 8.5 billion shillings to cushion the elderly and vulnerable individuals under the cash transfer program run by the Ministry of Labour.
500 million shillings, which were in arrears, have also been released to persons with severe disabilities.
To support the county governments in combating the COVID-19 outbreak, the President added that the national government will provide an additional of 5 billion shillings to supplement the savings generated by the devolved units.
These monies will be devoted specifically to cushion the most vulnerable people and to protect our healthcare workers.
The President called on Parliament to consider legislative proposals before the House to ease the tax burden on Kenyans and strengthen the economy during this period. The head of state also highlighted that the government has a wider economic recovery plan post-COVID-19.
We will continue to provide all necessary assistance to groups, communities, social economic sectors that have been hardest hit by the pandemic and its effects.
Previous interventions by the government in the fight against the virus include the provisions of 100% tax relief for individuals earning gross monthly income of up to 24,000 Kenya shillings, reducing pay as you earn and resident corporate income tax rates to 25% from 30%. Angela Cherur, K24 Evening Edition.